I had to wait until the sun was up a bit and the forest fire smoke lifted before I could actually see these elk. Up until then, they were just blobs in a dull blue haze. But I could definitely hear them. In case you didn't know, that's the sound a bull elk makes when he's on the move. And there was a bunch of them in this herd that were definitely on the move. If only the light had been a little bit better. Smoke drifting in from fires across the mountains in BC had kind of obscured things in southern Alberta. But even though it was kind of uncomfortable, it really brought a interesting glow to the light. It really brought out the browns like in these deer. And the yellows that are starting to show up as fall gets a little bit more of a foothold. Even the midday light, instead of being harsh like it would be on a clear day, had a beautiful amber tint to it. And that works so well with the leaves that are just starting to turn, and especially with the stuff closer to the forest floor. Fall color seems to kind of move from the ground up. And these little plants in the shady parts of the forest, well, the color was just screaming. The shafts of sunlight coming between the trees were golden. And that layer of smoke hovering above the forest gave the light kind of an evening glow, even though it was still mid-afternoon. True, it did burn the eyes a little bit, and it was thick enough that I could almost taste it. But didn't bother the bluebirds much. They're getting ready to head south, and they've faded a bit. And as afternoon wore on, the smoke did thin. There was a bit of a southwest wind, and it was pushing it around. So in places it wasn't too bad. But as soon as the wind died back, it started to sock in again. By late afternoon it was thick. But that glow that it gave to the light, this is fireweed, and it was absolutely living up to its name. Even the cow parsnip seed heads seemed like they were made of bronze. Back where the elk had been that morning, there was just these 3 white-tailed deer. But that's okay. Next clear morning, I'll go back again. And listen to the bull elk sing.